sailing along in the fog. We're doing anywhere from 5 to 5.5 knots right now, and we are retracing our steps back to Louisbourg. We were in Sydney for a little over 3 weeks, and that kind of changed our plans a little bit. We were going to go to the Breton Lakes, and now we're just going to go back around this way and head along the coast of mainland Nova Scotia later on. So hopefully this fog lifts for us. It's supposed to later, maybe afternoon. It's still it's just 10:30, so sun peeks out every once in a while, brightens things up a bit. You enjoying sailing in the fog, honey?
Yeah, it's not too bad. You can just see far enough. Far enough.
Okay, we're going to put a tack.
We had a nice social call from the Mounties, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, in the black boat there. They were very friendly and asked all the typical questions, and they were nice enough to stay away from my varnish work.
Help with the sun with all this fog. Not quite as bad. Well, we're going 2.5 to 3 knots in very thick fog.
Once we get back into Louisbourg harbour, there's more jobs to be done. Mark is laying out the pattern for the new mizzen cover, so it can be cut out and sewn up.
From Louisbourg, Cindy went to visit our daughter in Ingonish, so I headed towards St.Peters on a solo sail. The day started off good, successfully sailing off the anchor and setting sail in moderate wind in the dark. It turned out to be quite a bash to windward. I took one long tack offshore and then another back into the coast. Once I neared the coast, I picked up a favorable wind shift and was able to continue on to St. Peters with minimal tacking.
Well, it's a lot calmer now than it was earlier, that's for sure. A little too calm now. It's going to take 6 hours yet to get into St. Peters.
It turned out to be a 23-hour sail ending in very light airs. I sculled the boat in the last half mile to her anchorage.
Alright, so we are near St. Peters. It's just behind us.
Leaving the basin there by the St. Peters lock.
So we are coastal cruising on Cape Breton. This is where St. Peters is located, and also the entrance to the St. Peters Canal that goes into the Breton Lakes. From here we sailed down to Ile Madame and anchored near Discus.
We are heading to Ile Madame to, I think it's, I forget the name of the harbour. There's a little harbour there we're going to head to.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a really, really nice day, and of course this is my favorite sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cindy's favorite sailing.
All days could be like today.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind sailing to windward.
No. So in St. Peters, there is the canal that goes into the Bador Lakes.
Yep.
It's kind of a busy
There's
area.
lots of stuff in St. Peters. You know, good hardware store, grocery store. You know,
Yeah.
if you need to stock up or do anything, it's a good spot to head to.
Yeah, it's a lovely town. It's quite pretty. We're just gonna about to turn into a nice, looks like a nice little anchorage.
Ran around there.
We almost ran aground.
It's too shallow.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, we got rubber boots.
It's always enjoyable to get out for a walk and see new places. The Scouse is one of many little villages along the coast of Ile Madame.
Nice big rainbow. Looks like a nice day for a sail. So where are we heading to, Martin?
Oh, we're just gonna go back to St. Peters so we can do laundry and top up on some groceries and a
Water.
couple things from the hardware, maybe some water.
Yeah.
So we want to be on starboard tack because we got to get around this. I think we could sail through it, but I don't know what it's actually for. So
Something to do with
I don't know if
fishing?
there's fishing gear in there or what, or whether it's just a fishing exclusion area or what exactly. So
we gotta
we're
get
just going
around.
to stay out of it if we can.
Yeah.
So we'll want to be on starboard tack. There's actually a line leading all the way over that way. Got
Yeah.
other buoys probably attached to it. So probably best not to sail through there.
new car, our dinghy. A little more work, but
It always runs though.
yes, it always runs. Mark's arms seem to always work. But this is a really nice spot. And then there's a nice trail that we're gonna walk on.
Yeah, right up here.
And it's time to pick a spot where we're gonna walk up here to this trail. Somewhere along here. It's the old railroad track. Makes a very nice trail. So we'll be able to walk into town, into St. Peters. And there's where the boat's anchored.